Hey guys, welcome back to the Budget Chrysalis. This is Taria, and this is another Growing the Chrysalis Fund video. I am so excited for the summer. I am not really a summer girl, but I love summer because of like the beach and coastal thing that I'm able to do. So as you can see, I have set up my binder to look like the Finding Nemo. I am super excited for it. I did make the dashboards look kind of beachy, coral reefy themed as well. So yeah, it I got all into the theme and I am so excited for it. So it has been a minute since I've been able to film one of these type of videos, which unfortunately means that I'm going to kind of play a little bit of catch up. So I've got a bigger stack of money here, as you can kind of see. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. I do want to start with another challenge that I'm going to start introducing to this binder. I really didn't know where else to put this challenge, so I figured out to put it in here until I can find a better home for it. But it is the Moon Phases by Budget with Carly. I love these challenges. I'm a big celestial girl, so I was all over wanting to do this. I have not done it at all this year, so I am playing catch up. So I am going to kind of catch up the Q2 part of the year, and then I'll go back later and try to fill in the Q1. So let's see. I have right here, I'm gonna go ahead and count it out because I have a lot of money. For the challenge part, I do have 120 bucks, and I do have $2 bills spaced into all of these, so that is going to be for those challenges. But for this challenge, I do have $80 total, and that'll catch me up on the Q2 phase. So let's see what we got here. I actually think I want to use a pink highlighter instead of this one. This one kind of matches that theme, so yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna do this page today. I have a little fuzzy right here. This challenge portion today, which is the Q2 phase. And I've got $80 here, and I kind of want to show you how I plan on kind of catching myself up. I've got my calculator here, and where we go. So I'm going to add 1 here for the first part of April. And then I'm going to do, for this one, I'm going to do the 1 and then the 1 and 0, because you can choose to either do one of them, or you can do both, or you can do all, like add up the numbers. And so I decided to just add up the numbers. So 1 plus 1 plus 0. Wait, I think I wanted to do both of them that time because I was like 10 or 2 is too small for me. So I'm going to do 1, 1, and 10. So that's going to be, what, 12 total? 1 plus 1 plus 10. Yep. Then I'm going to do the 8 here. And I'm going to do a 1 plus 7 there, which is going to be another 8. I'm going to do a 5 for this half moon. Sorry, my calculator. Plus 8, 7, plus 5. And then I'm going to do a 2 plus 3 here. And then that's going to be April. April's going to equal 38 total. Then I'm going to do May there with 1. So I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to do 9 for that half moon. I'm going to do 7 for the new moon that happened on May 7th. I'm going to do a 5 for the half moon, a 4 for the full moon, and then I'm going to go back here and do a 1 plus 6 for the new moon on the 16th. I'm going to do a 2 plus 3 for the half moon on the 23rd, which was a couple days ago. And then that was 76. And then the one that's coming up at the end of the month on the 31st, the full moon, is going to be on the 31st, so I'm going to do a 3 plus 1. And that got me 80. So that is how I got 80, if you're wondering. I am going to put here 3 plus 1. I'm going to put plus 8 or $8 so I understand, okay, this is how I ended up with how much I ended up with. So this is going to be 10, and then that's going to be 14, and then 1, 9, and then this all totaled to $38. 2 plus 3, that's going to be 10. 8, that's going to be 16. And then 11. Alright, so I've got 38 here, so what I'm gonna do here is do 80 minus 38. I saved $42 for the month of May. And then, like I said, I did have 80 here, so 20, 40, 60, 80 for this challenge. And as you can see, we got a long ways to go. Got the whole first quarter to kind of catch up on, but we did put a good dent in it. At least we're caught up to June, right? So we got that done. Ooh, I feel some accomplishment there. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay out all the other challenges. I did put 2 challenges in each of these binders, like these envelopes, just because I know with 120 bucks, I might finish some challenges and I want to have backups just in case. So I'm going to move this money out the way so I can actually set up and get you guys ready to go. But while I do that, I do want to chit chat with you guys. This is the day after Memorial Day, so it's a Tuesday, and I do want to say I hope you guys got to spend some good time with your family, and I hope you guys got to kind of think about the meaning of Memorial Day. To me, it's about celebrating the people who have lost their lives trying to save our country, which in this, like the moment that we're in, it's kind of tough to me. I feel like it's more emotional to me because I do have family that have served in the military, in whether it be the Navy, the Army. I'm not 100% sure as to which sector they were in, but they did serve, and I think he had to come out of it because he had an issue, like an incident that happened, and it kind of, they just said you can't go back. And that happened when I was younger, so I really don't know the full-blown issue. I just know it happened and he's home now. But I do have, I actually realized that they're kind of high. I have a cousin that's in Germany right now serving, and yeah, so it does hit home for me a little bit. And then I start to think about all the other people who do deal with it more. Like, I just have a cousin. Some people have a husband or a wife, or a sister or brother, and yeah, it kind of just starts to pull up even more sadder in my mind because I feel like the war we're fighting right now shouldn't even be happening, but that's my opinion. To each his own. But yes, just kind of remembering the people who have lost their lives trying to protect us, trying to provide us with the freedom that we have right now. And I'm very humbled and appreciative to all the people who have served. Thank you guys so much. It doesn't go unnoticed at all. And to those who have family members who have lost their lives, I'm sorry that happened. And I hope that today you kind of thought of them in a positive way because they did something amazing for more than just one person. They saved a tons of lives, like a bunch of lives. They touched people that probably will never even know that they touched. So thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for everything that you've done for this country. And thank you to the families who have served with them. Alright, so I got one more challenge to put out. Whoa! About lost my binder there. Yeah. I think my whole camera. Wrong way. I'm actually gonna move that challenge because that glare bothers me. Alright, so I have all my challenges set up here. I did change the way that my lighting looks, so if some, like this side to me on the camera looks darker, but I know that it's light still, and this side just might look a lot brighter. And I think you can see a shadow more on one side than the other. It's just I changed the way that my ring light sits, and I'm hoping that it looks good. I'm just gonna trial and error it over a couple of videos, so just bear with me, please. So I do have the 120 bucks here. As you can see, I have included $2 bills. There's one. They're all dispersed through here. I tried to do like a deck of like cards and try to shuffle them in there, but it is what it is. And then I have my trusty dusty, which now reminds me that I kind of need to scoot things over. My dice tower here from Izzy Budgets. I love this thing. It's one of my faves. So yeah, I'm hoping you guys can see the dice good. Most of the time you can, and I for some reason think you can't, but yeah. So we're gonna do what we normally do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the numbers. So we're gonna go in order. I didn't save what the other one was, like the number we stopped on the last time. I just, because it's a new month, it's a new video, let's go ahead and start at number 1. And then we're gonna use my D3 die because I just love this die. I don't know why. I love it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start rolling. This is a huge stack of money, y'all. I'm not used to dealing with this big old stack, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we got a 1 to start off with. How is the weather where you guys are? It has been raining for like the past, everything's getting a 1, the past 4 days, which I actually like. This is a part of spring and summer that I do enjoy. April showers, spring's May flowers, but I just love showers all in all. Even though they're dangerous, I really do enjoy the thunderstorms. I love hearing the thunder, and the lightning is just so pretty. Because I don't necessarily live in a valley, but we have lots of hills where I'm at. So I kind of see the mountains in the background or the hills, and seeing the lightning over them is so pretty. It is so pretty. It is scary, but when I'm at the hospital, I feel safe, so yeah. But when I'm at home, I still feel safe. It's just, I don't know, most of the time I see the pretty scenes from the hospital when I'm actually taking care of a patient. And I'm like, look, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, we're in the safest place in my city. I mean, we're in a hospital. We're going to have power because we got to take care of you. So, yeah. I don't know, I just feel safe there. Some things that I have been doing. Why is it not coming all the way out? It's a 2. Since I've been gone, I think I did have a video and told you guys that I traveled back in April. I went on my very first cruise. Super exciting, y'all. Like I had already had another cruise planned this year to take as a solo cruise on my own. My very first vacation, well actually it's my second vacation by myself. I did take a vacation by myself to California when I was 18. But this is my second vacation by myself, and I am beyond excited. I have been prepping for it, and yeah, I'll let you guys know more about it when I get closer to it. It's not until the later part of the year, so yeah, we'll have that. I kind of lost where I was, so I just gonna put it right there. I do have another cruise coming up with my family. We're gonna go on a cruise this Christmas, to the Bahamas again. but I'm trying to encourage my mother to go elsewhere because of the situation in the world right now. That's never, I don't think, ever gonna go away. She just doesn't want to go. She don't want to go far anyway. Like, I'm one of those people. I want to travel to Japan, Australia. I've always wanted to go to Egypt. I have a lot of people that are looking at me like, Drew, you're crazy. These are places you really don't need to be going. But I just want to see the world. I want to see what the Lord made and all the amazing things in it. And I'm trying to expand my family's horizons so that they, once, we get older, and my parents are already, I can't say they're old, but they are older adults. They've only been in America, besides if I took them out to the country to see the Bahamas. So I want them to see more. They know that there's more out there in the world, but for some reason they're content with staying in their backyard. And I'm like, no, Mom and Dad, let's go elsewhere. So she has agreed to go with me to Turks and Caicos. She does want to go to Jamaica. And I'm trying to get them to go to Cozumel. But she's like, I don't want to visit Mexico. And I'm like, that's fine, but I mean, granted, it's a dangerous place. It's not as dangerous as she thinks. And my dad, he hasn't said anything. He's just like, wherever you go, I'll go. Wherever you go, I'll follow you. So, yeah. I lost that roll, y'all. And I'm like rolling this dice hard. I feel like I didn't do this one. But it's okay. My game, my rules, right? I'm trying to push it harder to see if that'll make it go deeper. What are you guys doing for the rest of the year? Look, there's 2 twos right next to each other, even though I shuffled them really good. Do you all have any trips planned for the year? I feel like sometimes I am like battling with myself between saving money and traveling. I don't know. I've always told myself I wanted to save for a house, and then this year, sometime through the middle of like April, I said, nah, I'd rather just enjoy life right now. And we have 3 left, and 3 was the last roll. So, there we go. We got it all good. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of condense here. But yeah, somewhere in the middle of the year, I told myself, in the middle of April, I told myself, we can save for a house later. I've like been kind of ear hustling from people who have bought houses recently, and they've got some great deals. I'm not gonna lie. But I know financially where I have my finances, I'd rather make them a little bit better, improve them a little bit better. And because it's just me, once I lock in a home, I want to make sure it's somewhere I really want it to be. Which right now, with the market, the houses that I'm seeing are not where I want to be, but they're the houses that I like. And yeah, with that being a bit expense, I want it to be all that and then some. So I'm still deciding. And right now, I just rather kind of take care of my debt because I know that's going to be the first thing that has to go anyway. So that's what we're working on. Working on our debt, working on our FICO score. All right, so I love how pretty they look. This is another version with like Dory and the clownfish. So pretty. So we've got our first challenge here, and this is from Bookish Mama Budgets. It's so pretty. It's got I don't know what this type of, it looks like a platypus, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. So that's what it looks like. And let's see how much we have saved for it. We've got, I'm actually going to pull that to the side there a little bit. We got one. Actually, I'm going to see where all the 2s are because that got me right there. I went to count and I was like, nah, we're not going to try that right now. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I'm going to count this one more time because I can typically mess up. So just to make sure. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Yes, I did get it right that time. So I'm going to mark off 14 here. This challenge saves 20 bucks, so I have 1, 2. I have $6 more to go, and we will be finished with this challenge. So the second challenge is for my modern homestead, and as I kind of rearranged my binder, I did see some challenges that I'm not finished with, so I decided to go ahead and finish them as well. This is one of those from March Madness, so it saves $8, and I have 6 there. Let's see how much I saved this time around. Let's see where the $2 bills are. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So in order to complete this challenge, I'll need 2 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I actually need just $1 more. Not bad, Toria. So that is going to be 8 right there, and I'm going to mark in this clover. And since I finished it, I am going to mark finished. And then $8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Making sure I have the right amount, and I do. So I'm going to set that off to the side there. And we'll go ahead and pull out the second challenge that I have in this envelope here. Will it come out? We don't know. Here it is. And it's from the Windmill Ridge Budgets. This is her like Cinderella one. And it says your heart makes, because you know a dream is a wish your heart makes. So yeah, I do not know the total of how much it saves. I can count that up right quick. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It saves $30. And let's see how much we have left. It should be what, 11? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. So I'm going to pull it, like fill in 11 circles right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And that is what I saved for this challenge for envelope 2. All right, so what is this challenge? The third challenge comes from What Matters Most Now, and it's one of her like scenic nature ones, and it's about bamboo. And it saves $20. So let's see how many $2 bills I have. These are some brand spanking new $2 bills, so they're kind of hard to shuffle through. This one looks like it got the most of them. Whoa. Impressive. I think that's all of them. Alright, so bear with me. I might need to put some sort of click on because they're that like sticky. So let's go. We got, well, heck, yeah, I am going to need some sort of click. Alright, let's see if we can get them apart now. So we got, nope, wow, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, so this challenge got a good stack of money, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill this one in. I almost went over one on this one, but I kind of caught myself when I realized, hey, we only have 18 bucks, so yeah, there you go. That is how much I saved for envelope 3. In envelope 4, we have this very pretty challenge from Jenny Gems to save. It was from the March Madness as well, but it is aquamarine, and I am a big crystal fan as well. So I did want to make each gem $1, and I think that adds up to what? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I wasn't going to do that because to me that's the design. So let's see how much we saved. We actually got $2 hiding in here. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, so let me mark on this one. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna count. I'm gonna actually say that to you for the next challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got to finish another challenge today. Woohoo! And the challenge behind that one in this actual like envelope was another one from Budget with Carly, and it's one that's really pretty. It's kind of like was it 90s theme with like the dice and stuff to play cards. And we do have 3 here to save for it today. And I'm gonna say each of these are gonna be $1. Because I like to be simple like that. And I think it's 16, 4, 8, yep, 16. And we're going to mark off 3 to start off with. So we have $3. Ooh, done dropped the money. $3 for this challenge. The next one is a roll and save from Ollie Bear Budgets. And again, I'm just going to make every one of the roll and save ones $1. So let's see. It should be 20 bucks total. And we'll see how much we saved. I like that. I think everyone but the first one right now has gotten a $2 bill. And maybe the first one did too. I just don't remember. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, $17. Okay, so I'm going to mark $17 down, and that should end me with 3 more. So I'm going to go from the bottom this time just so I don't mess up like I did last time. Alrighty. And that's what we saved for our envelope 5. So envelope 6 is a challenge that I really, really love because it's coastal. Welcome to summer, y'all. This is from Ellie on Earth. And it's got, like I said, the treasure chest. It's got a good amount of variety here. In my book, I like to have some that are easy to finish and some that are going to be having me to work on them just to kind of add some variety here. And so, yeah, I'm going to actually have to calculate probably what this actually ends up being. So let me see right quick. We've got 5 of each number. So we got 10, because 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 5 is 15, and then 5 times 5 is 25. So 25 plus 15 plus 10 is 50. Or, now that I'm thinking about it, you got 5 plus 3 plus 2, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Haha. That probably would have been easier. So let's see what we have and what we can mark off. We got a couple of $2 bills here, so that's going to be helpful. And I think, yeah, we've gone through them all. Ooh, we got $8 in $2 bills. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. That's not a bad start. And I can mark off 3 5s. So that is what I'm actually going to do, because I'd rather get the harder ones out of the way and work myself up. So that's what I've got saved for this challenge from Ellie on Earth. And our next challenge is from Angela Marie 888. And it's a cute little birdie. It's so precious. And I think it saves 16 because each of these is $1 and there's 8 on each side. So I'm gonna put a 16 up here. Let's see how much we got. I actually liked playing with a lot of $2 bills this time. Most of the time I try to hide them because I only have half of the amount that I had, but I put $30 worth of 2s and then the rest of the 120, so that's what, 90 in $1 bills. And yeah, I think it worked. So I might do like $20 next time if I do like 60 bucks. But yeah, let's go ahead. And we only got one $2 bill this time. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So let's see. It looks like we finished this one this week. Yeah, we finished it. And I think we have one left over because we had 17, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yep, so we have a third challenge finish. And we'll pull out what challenge we have next in this one. This one is from Allie Bear Budgets, and it's a Lucky Charm challenge. And it's got some $2 in here, along with some 1s. I do not know exactly how much it saves. I think it saves 24, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put a 24 up here. And we did save $1 with it, so I'm going to mark off one of the $1. And that's what we got for this challenge. Little envelope. And then the last one we've got here is a New Year's themed, but you can do New Year's throughout the entire year. And that's just me. I think that way, so yeah. This is a Cheers to the New Year's from No Bucks Given. And I'm going to make each circle $1 because I'm simplistic that way. So let's see how much we saved, and shocking that we have some $2 bills. Woot woot. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. And we will see how many circles we have. So I'll put there. Y'all, is it sad that I just all of a sudden forgot? I think it was 14. This is why sometimes I count, like, I feel like I have short-term memory loss sometimes. And literally as I counted, I forgot. I think it was 14. Let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It was 14. I don't know why. I just blanked for that moment. So let's see how many we can actually save on this challenge. So this challenge saves $12, and I'm gonna leave that $2 right there. So we have finished this challenge from No Bucks Given, and let's pull out the next challenge we have. Sorry, I went to the one that was in the 7 instead of going to the one that was in the 8. So this is a challenge we have already kind of started, but we were like I said, just mix it up till we can finish challenges that we already had in our previous binder. This is another March Mini Madness challenge from Lisa Grateful Me, and I loved how she did hers. So I did want to kind of complete them. So I have a $2 left, and I'm going to be able to shade $2 here. Alrighty, so this is gonna go in to envelope 8. Sorry if this looks a little different. My camera cut off on me. It told me I was talking too much and wrapped up the video, Taria. So if it looks a little different, that's what happened. I had to get a new battery in the camera. So yeah, that is it. I was able to complete 4 challenges this week, which is pretty exciting, especially since I haven't really saved money for May. And my binder's looking a little chunky, as always. I love how it looks chunky. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this summer in its saving journey challenge that I'm gonna kind of endure and try to catch up on the year that I haven't really been saving much, right? Yeah. That was a goal this year, to just be consistent. So sometimes I'm gonna fall off. This is the beginning of the journey, and this is why we're in the Chrysalis, trying to grow, trying to learn what works for us and what doesn't. So yes, we're gonna keep pushing, keep moving forward. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in another one. Bye!